All right, let's talk about Purple Rain. It's a movie where Prince spends 2 hours treating everyone like garbage, emotionally torturing his girlfriend, refusing to play his band songs, and somehow by the end of it, he's still the hero. That level of ego should be studied in a lab. But I love this movie. I'm a diehard Prince fan. I have a Prince tattoo on my arm. I saw Prince 6 times before he died. I've even been to Paisley Park. It was the greatest experience ever. It's basically a multi-million-dollar man cave. What's not to love? And Purple Rain is a movie that's inspired me my entire life. I grew up watching this movie, diehard Prince fan. My mom is an insane Prince fan, so I kind of inherited that, honestly. I've seen Prince with her 3 times. We went to Paisley Park together. That's how we roll over here. And growing up, I caught a lot of shit for liking Prince. You know, people thought he was gay. You know what it's like to be a Prince fan. It was not an easy road. But then when Prince died, everyone changed their tune. You know, I remember who used to talk shit, but it's also cool to not catch shit for liking Prince anymore. It feels liberating to say, hey, I love Prince, and it's no longer gay. Same with David Bowie. I love David Bowie too. Prince and David Bowie are like 2 of my biggest idols in music. Love those guys. And Prince was a badass. He was 5'2", wore eyeliner and high heels, and still had people terrified to challenge him. That's real power. He didn't just perform, he commanded reality. He could show up to a biker bar in a lace blouse and leave with your girl, your dignity, and your record deal. And he had so much swagger that even you'd want to bang him. But I digress. So in Purple Rain, Prince plays the Kid. And the Kid is one of the most toxic main characters ever. He spends the entire movie sulking, glaring at people, and punishes anyone who's daring to have ideas. His band offers him new songs, and instead of listening, he just stares at them like a disappointed cult leader. Like, for example, Lisa and Wendy, the 2 chicks that are in his band, write a song that ends up becoming fucking Purple Rain, and he feels betrayed. He's like, oh, what, you gonna leave the band now? That's like a guy who cheats on his girlfriend and is always accusing her of cheating. But the funniest part is, no one can do anything about it. He's too talented. He could show up late, ruin rehearsal, and then he'll play a solo that makes everyone forgive him instantly. And Prince's energy is like, I am the problem, but I'm also the solution. And Prince is basically in this battle of bands at First Avenue, this club over in Minneapolis. And his main nemesis is Morris Day, the leader of the time. And Morris Day is incredible. He should have been the main character. He's hilarious, stylish, and has infinitely more personality than Prince. He pulls up to every scene dressed like a Disney villain and just starts roasting the Kid for being a moody little diva. And honestly, he's right. He's not even a bad guy. He's just pointing out facts. The Kid does treat his band like shit. He is impossible to work with. His music is depressing as hell. I mean, Morris Day and the Time, they got fucking Jungle Love, The Bird. Their music's fun. Anytime I do karaoke, if they got Jungle Love on the list, I'm fucking doing it. Oh wee yo wee yo. And you know what, now that I think about it, you know, like the theories of the Karate Kid, how like Daniel is the real bully and Johnny is actually the hero? You know what? Morris Day is actually the hero of Purple Rain. You just wouldn't know it because they make Prince the protagonist, but he's actually the bad guy. Justice for Morris Day. The only difference is when Prince is an egomaniac, he's iconic. And when Morris Day is an egomaniac, he's just a villain. Life's unfair like that. So this chick Apollonia, she pulls up to town and she's trying to get down with the producer. And she sees Prince and Morris Day basically rocking the house and she's trying to be down. So Prince develops a friendship, relationship type of thing with her real quick. I mean, look at her, wouldn't you? But Apollonia doesn't stand a chance. The second she meets the Kid, she's already doomed. He doesn't even have to try. She's out here thinking she's going to be a big star, but instead she ends up in a psychological experiment. So let's talk about the Lake Minnetonka scene. So Prince takes her over to this lake, has her strip naked, and then jump into freezing water. But only then he says, that's not Lake Minnetonka. Man, that's psychopath behavior. She should have walked away right then. But nope, he plays one song and suddenly all is forgiven. I mean, Prince pulled a full Kenny Powers on her.
Wow. She is stunning, Kenny. How'd you land somebody like that?
I fuck with her head for a while. Never fails.
I love it.
Mentally manipulated her into falling in love with him. And that's Prince's real superpower. He could do the most toxic, manipulative, absurd things, and by the time he picks up his guitar, nobody cares anymore. And Prince is untouchable because the music is too damn good. Every song in Purple Rain is a once-in-a-lifetime masterpiece. I mean, I'm pretty sure every single song on that album was a single. Not only a single, a top 10 single. Let's Go Crazy. I mean, what party doesn't start with that damn song? As soon as you hear Dearly Beloved, you know the shit's about to go down. The Beautiful Ones, I mean, I'm a grown-ass man and I still get teary-eyed every time I hear that song. Baby, baby, baby. Darling Nikki, this song was so filthy, it literally changed U.S. law. It made politicians panic. You know the whole reason for the parental advisory sticker that is on every single album? You actually have to put it on your album if you want to sell more than 10,000 units. Yeah, the whole reason that was made is because Tipper Gore caught her daughter in her bedroom dancing to the lyric where Prince says Nikki was masturbating to a magazine. That shit sent her through the roof. That shit pissed her off so bad, she literally took musicians to court. I Would Die For You? I mean, come on. That's like the ultimate fucking workout song. Get on a treadmill and put on I Would Die For You. And then it transitions to Baby I'm a Star. It's the same tempo and everything. It's like two sides of a coin, but that coin's worth like $10 million. It's amazing. And then Purple Rain. When he steps out on the stage, everyone's mean mugging him. Who the fuck does this guy think he is? And then he plays Purple Rain, and he's got everyone in tears. The fucking club owner that was about to fire him wants to make him his house musician. Morris Day, who's a sworn enemy, hears Purple Rain and is like, shit, you want to be friends? I'm sorry. In the scene before, he literally domestic violences Apollonia. As soon as she hears Purple Rain, she's like, oh, you want to get back together? That shit is like voodoo. Purple Rain proves Prince wasn't human. He's some kind of supernatural force that used music as a weapon. He didn't just make hits, he rewrote the rules of cool. Nobody else could pull this off. If any other musician made this movie, they'd look like an absolute idiot. Cheesy as fuck. Prince made it look inevitable. He was untouchable, and he knew it. And he had no problem rubbing it in everyone's face. He's like the Shawn Michaels of music. Shawn Michaels was an insufferable prick, but he was such a damn good wrestler, all was forgiven. But yeah, this movie's incredible. I mean, this shit made me want to be a better musician. And anytime I did a show, I made sure I watched Purple Rain before I went on stage because it just gives you that bolt of electricity. This movie cures cancer. It's fucking incredible. Anyone that doesn't like this movie, I don't want to be friends with them because they're just a jabroni in my eyes. I don't fuck with you. But I hope you enjoy Purple Rain. It's literally my life's blood. I live and breathe this movie. Tell me some of your favorite Purple Rain scenes. And if you've ever seen Prince live, tell me about your experiences. Or just tell me how big of a fan of Prince you are. And if you're not a fan, I'm not trying to have your loser behavior rub off on me. But to the rest of you, I hope you have a good night. Be safe and God bless.